Hello and welcome to the Prologue episode of a new podcast called Seven Sins Modern Man. I'm the host, Sergio Campbell. Some of you may know me. I imagine at the start the only people that will hear this will be people that know me. So basically, what is this? And why a podcast? I effectively have a lot of thoughts and a lot of things stuck in my head over the last, decade or so of just sort of thinking about things and ruminating and mulling over things in my own head. So it'd be good to kind of get them out there as almost like an audio diary combined with, I don't know, just kind of freeform expression and just see if there's, any people feel the same or, like listening to this sort of thing or effectively, want to know more about me even, stuff like that. Basically, as like a little format, I wanted the first couple of episodes to be about, my experience and frame that in the context of like the 7 deadly sins, because I kind of feel I'm not a perfect person, and much like anyone, there's things I want to work on, and I think those topics kind of cover a pretty broad gambit of human experience. And I think most people have experienced them, or at least have something similar they can relate to, and I hope that this is relatable in a way. It's currently 5 a.m, so I don't know if I waffle on or I don't make a whole lot of sense. That's fair too. This episode is basically just a prologue, so I'm just going to be talking a little bit about the format, a little bit about what happens next, what I need, and a little bit about what the next couple of episodes will entail. Effectively things I need initially starting up is I really want this to be kind of collaborative. So one of the most important things I need is feedback. I'm currently operating from my bedroom. I don't have crazy resources, so maybe the audio is not phenomenal, but any feedback does help me hopefully make it a better product for you guys. And also if there's anything you want me to talk about in particular, feel free to post that as well. If you do have any questions or things you want me to answer, or anything sort of that comes to mind that you want me to address, please let me know on the Facebook page, or in like a DM, or on SoundCloud. Any of those will basically help me find things to talk about. Man, I didn't think I'd be this nervous starting out, but I had a lot of those ideas in my head for a long time, so I thought, it'll be easy as pie. I'll just jump on Audacity and just start talking, and it'll come to mind. But it's actually harder than it seems. I pride myself in being a relatively social person, but then when it comes time to talk about myself in a very private environment, it's much harder than I was kind of expecting. Second thing I need is guests. If you want to come on and talk about any of these topics, which will mainly be like the Christian view of the 7 deadly sins, like wrath, pride, lust, etc. That would be really cool. If you got that interesting life experience you want to share, or you just want to waffle with me, that would be really fun. Or maybe not. Maybe it might be heartbreaking, or I don't know. I really don't know yet. And then the last thing I need is theoretical, fun sponsors. I'm not expecting any sort of compensation or support monetarily. I really just want someone who, if you have a local business, or you have your own small business, or you just have a fun product you want to get out to the masses. Initially I have no user base, or no fan base, so I don't know how successful it'll be for your product, but I'm happy to advertise for free and just shill you, and so feel free to leave details with me. First couple of people obviously get, first posting, but I'll effectively make a little ad for your group or business or whatever you want me to talk about, really. Not fussed, and again, I don't want anything for it, it's just for fun. So one of the things I'll probably do in each episode is basically have a bit of a chat around broad subjects. So I think first off, just addressing that in this prologue is some of the stuff might not be incredibly appropriate for audiences. I like to swear, I might swear, and also might touch on some stuff that's relatively personal, so again, just a modicum of respect both ways would be cool. Also, I think I want to tie every episode into music, some way, because I think over the last 10 years, if there's anything I've learned, is that music is really cathartic for me personally, and I know a lot of you others out there as well. So I think each episode will have like a relatively prominent song section. Obviously for copyright reasons I can't probably play music in full, but I will basically recommend a song to represent or sort of summarize each episode, and from there go off and listen to it in your own time if you want to, and it'll basically just be some of my thoughts on it that I think summarize the episode. I think for this episode the song I picked is Grand Paradise by Foxing off their Nearer My God album. I'll link it, the Spotify link or something, in the sort of comments, I guess. Effectively, it's a song that's probably not going to be everyone's cup of tea initially. I mean, I kind of thought this would be a good prologue song for the reason that I feel is very close to, I guess, how I've been feeling over the last, 2, 3, 5, 10 years, and that I have really good times, I have really good friends, I can go every day and find the good in it, but there's also kind of something not quite right. I'm not, down in the marrow, I fundamentally don't think I'm happy. So I think the song really captures that kind of unease, and it's a little unsettled initially. It's almost like the overlaying vocals and like the build-up is not, I don't know, if it's not a nice sounding song initially, and then at a certain point, about 2/3 through, this is why I recommend sticking through it if you can. About two-thirds in, it really breaks out of that, like it's breaking through a dark cloud, and it's triumphant, and it's aggressive, and that's what I really like about it. I initially kind of didn't like the song, and then I got to that portion, and I just really was like, this is a great ending to a song. It really like builds up, and it has a real crescendo, and I really think if you're in a dark place, it's the kind of song that goes, oh shit, there's hope, and I really can look forward to the good parts of my day or my life or my project or like whatever it is you're working towards, and that's different for everyone. So yeah, have a listen, see what you think, post your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, if you have any more suggestions for me, please just think about the things I've said, and basically if you're happy to help or happy to jump on with me, or if there's anything you want me to talk about, it really is pretty free-form expression. There's not really any set format or structure, and it's going to be really like just loosely within the bounds of the Seven Sins, just because I think it'd be fun, and I think everyone has a little room to improve their lives, and those are some things I'd like to work on. So yeah, this is it for the prologue episode, and yeah, again, feel free to contact me with anything at all.